So let's talk about eczema. Eczema. So what is eczema? As she just talked about, eczema is a condition that causes dry, itchy, and inflamed skin. Atopic dermatitis, better known as eczema, symptoms can appear anywhere on the body and vary widely from person to person. That may include dry, cracked skin, itchiness, rashes or on swollen skin that varies in colors depending on skin color, small bumps, small raised bumps, black or brown skin, oozing and crusting, thickening skin, I know a couple of people that have that, darkening of the skin around the eyes, and raw, sensitive skin for scratching, right? So eczema, as we know, so many people have eczema. A lot of people we know have eczema. Probably somebody in our family, probably some of our friends, probably people that's even on this this call right now, she just alluded to. So eczema. Now we talked about what are some of the symptoms of eczema. What can you do for eczema? All right. First and foremost, drink water. Okay? When it comes down to anything skincare routine, the number one nutrient that you can do is drink water. Drink as much, no, I don't drink as much water as humanly possible, but drink anywhere between 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Drinking water flushes the skin. Drinking water helps add moisture back to the skin. Remember, eczema is drying, so you want to add moisture back to the skin. And most people, eczema start to really act up 2 seasons, winter and summer. Summer because you have, the sweat makes the skin itch and things like that, and winter because the skin is extra dry. So drinking water helps deal with eczema. Vitamins that's good for eczema. Number 1. Now, you'll be surprised about this. Probiotics. Now, didn't we just talk about this? It seemed like I'm going over the same type of vitamins all the time. But it's so funny how the same vitamins have so many different effects. Remember the last video I talked about foundational vitamins? I think this was about 2 months ago. Foundational supplements, So this is a foundational supplement, probiotics. Now, why is probiotics? They don't know what causes eczema. They do know is an inflammation of the skin cells, and is over too much. The skin cells are growing at a rapid rate. They don't know why. What they do know that their probiotics, people who take probiotics, get better results when it comes down to eczema. And remember, when we talk about probiotics, what do probiotics do? It regulates the immune system. It regulates the immune system. It tells the immune system, hey, that's not a problem there. Calm down. Not only does it build the immune system, it regulates it. So probiotics are really, really good for dealing with eczema. Number 2, once again, let's go back to the foundational supplements, omega-3s. Omega-3s reduce inflammation. Omega-3s are excellent for dealing with skin issues. Omega-3s are really good for dealing with dry skin. Also, the cousin of omega-3, like we talked about last time, was GLA. GLA stands for gamma-lanolinic acid. Gamma-lanolinic acid is found in evening primrose oil and borage oil. Really good for dealing with dry skin such as eczema. Actually, you can use borage oil and evening primrose oil on the skin, and it helps deal with really dry skin. It helps deal with that inflammation that comes from eczema. Okay, so borage oil and evening primrose oil, or you could do your flax seeds or your chia seeds oils and things like that. Those are going to help you deal with your eczema problem. These are all working internally. Borage oil and evening primrose oil can be also used externally. Okay, so borage and evening primrose oil. Vitamins that's also good for it is vitamin A, C, and D. We already went through these antioxidant vitamins. Vitamin A is a retinol vitamin. Vitamin A is retinol. Okay, you've seen on 1,000 commercials skincare, and one of the main ingredients they use in most skincare products is retinol. Retinol is a form of vitamin A. It reduces inflammation of the skin. Okay, but we're talking about taking it internally. Vitamin A is really good for dealing with skin issues. Vitamin D, they found that people who have eczema issues usually lack vitamin D. Vitamin C deals with skin issues. The vitamin C deals with inflammation of the skin. Vitamin C also deals with the immune system. Vitamin C also helps the body produce more collagen. Okay, so vitamin A, C, and D. You need to be having those in your diet if you are dealing with eczema. Vitamin A, C, and D. Another good supplement that you can take is a supplement called quercetin. Quercetin. Now, you may find that people use it for allergies. Now, why do they use it for allergies, and why can you use it for eczema? Quercetin reduces inflammation, because remember, everything we talk about when we think about skin issues, especially like eczema, and the next one is psoriasis, we have to think of inflammation. We have to think of overgrowth of skin cells because they're inflamed and they're overgrowing, okay? And we also have to think, why is this happening, okay? And they find that some things are triggered from allergies. They find that some eczema issues are triggered from allergies, food allergies, and some other allergies that they may not be aware of. So quercetin is a natural histamine blocker. Quercetin has been shown to reduce your eczema symptoms. Okay? So we already talked about vitamin A, C, and D. We talked about evening primrose oil, borage oil, omega-3 oils, GLAs. We talked about probiotics. We talked about quercetin. And the last supplement you could use is hyaluronic acid. Okay? Now, I know you've seen this on commercials. Oh, great cream and adds hyaluronic acid, makes the skin look young and healthy. Well, hyaluronic acid is a natural moisturizer. I'm going to give you a little basis of, a little background on what hyaluronic acid. In your joints, in your spinal column, in your eyes, in your protective barrier in your gums, you have a liquid called hyaluronic acid. 70% of the liquid found in your eye is hyaluronic acid. The synovial fluid that you find in your joints when you're doing all this, that prevents it from your knees from cracking, popping, is hyaluronic acid. The synovial fluid that you find in your spinal column that prevents your spine from being bone on bone is hyaluronic acid. Well, that same hyaluronic acid is found in your skin. One molecule of hyaluronic acid pulls 1,000 molecules of water to it. Hyaluronic acid is the protective barrier in the skin that adds moisture back to the skin. Okay? So when your skin is dry and you consume hyaluronic acid, it literally pulls water to the skin, moisturizing the skin from the inside out. Okay? So hyaluronic acid is really good for dealing with eczema problems and eczema dryness. So consuming hyaluronic acid makes a difference. Herbs that can also help you with eczema. So they don't know what causes eczema, but one thing we do know herbally is that you clean your blood and you keep your liver healthy, half to 2/3 of your eczema symptoms go away. Okay? If you clean your blood and you keep your liver healthy, 1/2 to 2/3 of all your eczema symptoms can go away on its own. Almost you could get it under control without even putting anything on the skin. Okay? So herbs that's really good for cleaning the blood for eczema. Burdock root. Okay? Burdock root. Excellent herb to clean the blood that's really good for dealing with skin issues. Burdock root. Golden seal. Okay? Golden seal. Yes, that bitter herb that everyone hates. Golden seal is one of the best herbs that you can use for eczema. If you cannot tolerate the taste of golden seal, and golden seal is not meant to be taken all the time, so you can substitute golden seal with barberry. We talked about this in the video that talked about the herbs that's good for the immune system. Barberry. Barberry is a weaker golden seal. Now, that's not a bad thing, because golden seal you can only do 2 weeks on and 1 week off. You have to rotate with golden seal. You cannot be on that too long. But barberry you can be on much longer. So barberry or you can use golden seal. Really good for your skin. Okay? Nettle. Excellent blood cleanser. Rich in chlorophyll. Deals with food allergies. Excellent for eczema issues. Okay? So if you have eczema, use nettle. Red clover. It's an herb called red clover. Really good blood cleanser. Really good for anti-cancer effects. Really good for skin issues. Red clover. Another great herb for your skin if you're dealing with eczema. And another great herb is sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is a really good herb for a blood cleanser. Excellent for eczema issues. Excellent for skin problems. And it's excellent for men too. Men, you should be drinking sarsaparilla every day. It's also really rich in iron and things like that. So sarsaparilla, really good herb for dealing with eczema, okay? So